Live from beautiful downtown Northridge in the Golden State of California, it's the Sherrard Show. Tonight, Sherrard welcomes Tashara May, Ms. Sheree Dunn, Mia Royale, plus Sherrard's famous 5 points. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the host and star of the show, the one, the only, Sherrard!
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sherrard Show. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy Saturday to you. Everybody doing all right? Yeah. You know, it's some wonderful things going on. The Chicago Cubs are playing right now. I'm a huge Cubs fan, so the Chicago Cubs are playing. Give it up for the Cubs.
Cubbies.
My cameraman is one of the biggest Cubs fans there is, so we got to talk to him. He's rooting for the Cubs all day long, Mr. Jeremy Kitchen Fawcett. So we're rooting for our Cubs. Also, very interesting, we had a wonderful time last week, Joe. We had a beautiful time. We had gone to the movie premiere for the film called Shoot by the Hip, and I was in Encino. It was a wonderful time. We had so many people came. You know, Joe, in that audience, it was about 90% of the people there were actually guests on the Sherrard Show. Figure that out.
Yeah.
And they were swarming me, talking about being on the show, so we're so excited. Thank you so much for having us there as well. And then also very interesting, that's going on the news as well. Trump is deporting more people, Joe. Did you know that?
How about that? Huh?
I'm not into politics, but it's very interesting. There's a footage video of a ICE jumping out on somebody on 75th and South Shore Drive. Those who don't know that, that's in Chicago. That's in my old neighborhood. They are jumping out on people in Chicago. Figure that out. I just want to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, there's no illegals in Chicago on 75th and South Shore Drive. Just broke folk.
Yeah.
Broke folk. So just be careful. If they jump out on you, just run. Also, something that's very interesting going on the news, you know, there's a lot of backlash about the Diddy sentencing. You know, Diddy got, what did he get? Equivalent to 5 years or in prison, and people think he should have gotten 20. What do you all think? Think he should have got 20 or more?
All right, that looks like a yes, dude.
It's very interesting. So it's just amazing how people's opinions are about it. But all I got to say to you, Diddy, just make sure you don't drop the soap. Okay, just don't drop the soap, buddy. And then also one thing that's interesting that you think you need to know. Do you not know how old the world is today? Today's the world's birthday. Did you know that?
7,000 years old.
Huh?
7,000 years, right?
See, our cameraman at Kitchen, he's an historian. He likes to keep up with things like this. I bet you didn't know today's the Earth's birthday. Did you know that? No. The Earth is today, they say, is 4 million years old. Did you know that? That's 4 million years old today. Isn't that how you feel when you're waiting in the unemployment line? This is my thoughts. For more interesting things, you can always subscribe to the Sherrard Show at www.thesherrardshow.com. When we come back from this brief commercial break, I'm going to talk about my 5 reasons why you don't want to blow your one opportunity. I'm Sherrard. We'll be right back right after this.
Yeah. Let's give it up for the one, the only, Sherrard.
Today is the 15th anniversary of the Sherrard Show.
Yeah.
Kind of weird walking in the mall and somebody taking pictures of you.
Yes, I was like, who is this stalker? And this is back in the Polaroid days.
No dating, no sleepovers, no prom, no dorming in college.
We in this country have what we call the Federal Whistleblowers Act. That was enacted in 1989.
But, you know, I just diffuse it, talk them down. I mean, I've been shot at, been in knife fights, 2x4 fights. I've been hit by cars.
You've been hit by cars too?
Yeah.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sherrard Show. I'm your host, Sherrard, for a very special Saturday episode. You know, this is one of the best episodes ever. We got two beautiful singers that are stopping by the show. They're mother and daughter of the lovely Sheree Dunn. I mean, when you hear her voice, you'll never be the same. Give it up for Sheree coming out shortly.
Yeah.
And then we have her daughter, who is so smooth. If you close your eyes, you'll think of Mariah Carey, you'll think of Whitney Houston. This lovely young lady can sing like nobody's business, and you're going to hear it for yourself. The lovely Mia Royale stopping by the show. Yeah. And then we have a lovely young lady who moved all the way from Colorado to be here. She's a filmmaker and actress as well. She's beautiful. She has a wonderful spirit. The lovely Tashara May will be here momentarily as well. Yeah. And then for my 5 points, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you by this book here. This is an incredible book, The Magic in You, The World is in You. This is written by an opera singer who was on the show. Her name is Capri Compton. You want to get this book because it's a great read for the children, but also it has one of the most incredible soundtracks you'll ever hear from opera. So definitely check it out wherever fine books are sold. Make sure you get a copy. She will be on the show in a very near future. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when people come out here to California so often, they come for their big break. They come to make it in the industry as an actor, a model, a singer, a producer, a writer, etc. But do you not know so often some people blow their one opportunity? And when you blow your one opportunity, there's no guarantee you'll get another one. So I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you don't blow that one opportunity. Point number 1. You do not blow that one opportunity because oftentimes opportunities only come once in a lifetime.
True. Yeah.
Point number 2, you don't blow that one opportunity because opportunities find you, you don't find opportunities. Point number 3, you don't blow that one opportunity because if it never comes again, you might go back to having to wash dishes.
Hate washing dishes. Hate it.
You blew your one opportunity?
I did. Yeah.
And point number 4, you don't want to blow that one opportunity because if you do, it kind of shows a bit about your character. And my final point number 5, you don't want to blow that one opportunity because aren't you tired of getting slapped by grandma? All right, those are my 5 points. Make sure you grab the book. Ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we're going to have the beautiful Tashara May, first time on the Sherrard Show, right after this.
Yeah.
Let the magic in you take you on an adventure to discover new cultures and explore the wonders of you. Learn different languages, music, art, cooking, and a new way of life. On this adventure, you will learn that different cultures have new and exciting discoveries, but also have things that feel like home. Throughout this book, you will uncover valuable life lessons along the way and find out how to turn problems and obstacles into opportunities and happiness.
Pick up your copy of The Magic in You, The World is in You, by award-winning artist and author Capri Compton, wherever fine books are sold.
Yeah.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sherrard Show. I'm your host, Sherrard. Wonderful Saturday. Great to see everyone here. You know, it's really heartfelt when you see individuals who've traveled a great distance to pursue their dreams. And many people, there's a statistic that says every month 30,000 people come from all over the world to LA to become a star. But unfortunately, every month 30,000 get shipped back. That's why there's so many songs written about trying to make it in California. It Never Rains in Southern California, Midnight Train to Georgia, and so many. But I have utmost respect for those who try it. And this beautiful young lady has come all the way from Colorado, pursuing her dream as being a filmmaker and actress. She certainly has the look and the cachet. Give it up for the lovely Tashara May. Welcome, young lady.
Thank you.
Come on, have a seat. It is so wonderful to have you on the show today. Tell us a little bit about your journey from Colorado. What was the breaking point at the moment you said, you know what, I'm going to pack everything up and I'm coming to LA?
Oh, yeah, that's such a great question. I used to do a lot of theater in Colorado and musical theater. And so my last one was Sister Act, the musical. I was Dolores. And so I was just like, you know what? I love theater, but I'm ready to get onto, behind the scenes and then also be in front of the camera. And then unfortunately in Colorado, there's not a lot of film opportunities. And so I was like, it's either now or never. And I actually told a coworker for a few months, I was like, I really want to go to California. And she was like, when? And I was like, I don't know yet. So she went around and told all my other coworkers and was like, Tashara's moving to California. And I was like, oh, all right, January 3rd, I'm out of there. So
January 3rd of this year?
It was 6 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So now when you made that decision and you told your parents, how did they accept it?
My dad was so happy. And my mom was like, she did not want me to leave. She's like, how are you going to pay your bills? How are you going to find a good place to live? I don't want you to leave. And my dad was like, go. And so I bought a ticket and I asked my mom, I said, can you help me drive? Well, first, before I bought the ticket, I said, can you help me drive to California? And she was like, I'm not going to be able to do it. And so I told my dad and he's like, I'll just ship your car. So I got a one-way flight and I was like, I'm leaving.
Wow, you have a cool dad and mom. That's incredible to support your dreams. But you're very nervous, needless to say, correct? You're very nervous, needless to say?
Sometimes.
So now, when you got here, a lot of times, people, when they come here, they think that once you get off the airplane, everybody's going to be waiting for you with a movie script or, an audition and all that. And so they fail with that. But what was your plan when you made it to the shores of LA?
So my plan was to hopefully get a job so I can get my own place. I started off living with my cousin. And so I was just like, even if I had a couch surf, stay on her couch, stay at another friend's couch, I was like, I'm not going back home. So I did any and every job. I was hustling. You got to have a hustling mentality when you come to California. And so I did I was a bubblist. So I went to, a bubblist. So I did professional bubbles for children. So I would travel to different birthday parties and do a magic bubble show. And so when I first came out here, I wasn't at my exact weight, but with that job, I had to carry 4 big buckets of bubble solution and a kiddie pool. So I lost 30 pounds from that job.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. When I first came to California, I was hooking. I was a hooker. Did anybody know? You probably didn't know that, did you? But I did it so well, they paid me to get off the corner. Did you know that? First, you ever hear that one?
No.
Drum roll, boom, boom. No, but seriously, I always commend people, who just come out here hustling to figure it out, because LA's an interesting place. They don't give you anything, do they?
They do not.
Not at all. So now, what was your first gig out here, kind of like in your career field?
Oh, the first big one I booked was a movie called #Blessed. And it's a Christmas movie and it was filmed in Arizona. And so it was my very big first feature film project out here. So
wow, give a round of applause. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Amazing. Now what can that be seen?
It's on Amazon Prime, it's on Tubi, and I think those are the big ones right now, but it's on a few other ones too.
So now, what are some of the mistakes people make that you find when they come out here? Because see, out here in California, especially in LA, they have homelessness is rampant. It runs rampant, and oftentimes when people come out here, they're not planning to become homeless, but it happens that way. But in your observation, being out here 6 years, what's kind of the thing that you notice that leads to that?
For me, you have to have faith. If you do not have faith and God is not your foundation, that's how things can just crumble. So not everybody is your friend. They're going to smile in your face, but they don't have your best interest. God has my best interest. So when I tell you, I was on my knees praying every single night, God, bless me with the job that I'm going to like. Bless me with a place to live that I'm going to love being at. And then everything else will just happen. So have faith.
Amen. Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. A great young lady of faith. When we come back, from this brief commercial break, we're going to talk about the new film that she's also producing as well. I'm Sherard. We'll be right back after this.
If you served in the Marine Corps, by now you know about the contaminated water problem at Camp Lejeune. If you were stationed or worked at Camp Lejeune from 1953 to 1987, you probably have a lot of questions. We have some answers. You could be entitled to compensation. Billions of dollars are being allocated to pay for damages to anyone stationed at Camp Lejeune during that time. Unfortunately, it appears that officials may have known the contaminated water problem existed and did little to protect their men. The Semper Fi code was not honored. If you or someone in your family has developed a serious illness, including various forms of cancer, call this Camp Lejeune legal support line right now. You can't turn back the clock and change what happened, but you can certainly call right now and learn your rights as a Marine. Here's the number.
Call 855-815-9786. That's 855-815-9786. Again, 855-815-9786.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sherrard Show. I'm your host, Sherrard, for our Saturday conversation with the lovely Tashara May stopping by on the Sherrard Show. So now, oftentimes when you come to LA, you find yourself doing things you didn't expect to do, when you got here. But are you in your field now, or are you still at a bubblist?
Oh no, the bubblist, let me tell you, I only did that for probably 6 months. And every time I was carrying those bubbles, I said, Lord, you did not put me in LA for this. And so I literally just prayed and I said, God, it'd be crazy if you blessed me with a job where I can make my rent in a week. I was like, that'd be crazy, Lord. Next thing you know, I log on to Backstage, which is an acting website. And I just seen a job and I saw the pay rate and I was like, oh, that's a scam. No, I'm not applying to that. And then I was like, you know what? Let me apply. I went back and it was gone. And I was like, no, Lord, I promise I won't take it for granted. Bring it back, bring it back. And it came back and I applied and I got the job. And so that job is working with children and it's a performing job. So I go to schools teaching kids how to be eco-friendly.
Wow, give a round of applause. That's beautiful. So is it middle school, elementary? What is it?
Elementary school.
Really? Mm-hmm. So do you enjoy it?
I love the kids. They keep me young. I always say never lose your inner child. Mm-hmm. And so they definitely help me with that.
Very good. So now for those who are watching, where can they be able to, reach out to you in terms of gigs, future gigs and things? She's actually, getting cast for one of the films I'm doing. You didn't say anything about that, huh?
I did. I wanted you to introduce it though. So,
we're currently casting for a film now called Love Miles Away, and she's going to be playing.
Oh, the lovely, what was her name? She's the assistant.
Sheree.
Yeah. She is the assistant.
She's a natural behind the camera, so we're so excited about that. Did you call and tell Mama about that and Daddy yet?
I did. So my dad, my biggest fan when I came to LA. And then when I was out here for 2 years, he unfortunately passed away. Oh. And so that for me was just I couldn't give up for him, because it was a very dark time for me. And when I tell you, though, I feel him each and every day. I talk to him every day. I have his urn in my apartment. I rub it every day.
Wow.
If my feelings are ever hurt, I'll just grab it and hug it, so he's still here with me.
Very good. Yeah. Wow, you're wonderful. You're a beautiful young lady with great faith. That is absolutely incredible. You're going to go far. Isn't she going to go very far? My first grade teacher said I was going to be the president of the United States, but he was right. I became the president of the block club. All right, anyway, they didn't get that. You'll get that on the way home. All right, but now for those who are watching, beautiful young ladies like yourself, living in Maine, living in Chicago, living in Atlanta, etc., and they were thinking about packing their bags up, coming to LA. Give them 3 things they need to keep an eye out for before they do that.
Coming to LA, have faith. First and foremost, get that confirmation from God. He will let you know when it's the right time to come. I would say have enough money saved up, because again, everybody's not your friend, so if they're like, come stay on my couch, next thing you know, they're gonna be like, oh, you need to pay half my rent. And you're like, wait, what? I only got $5, so that
ever happened to you?
It happened to me.
Oh, and did you say that you only had $5?
I said, you know what? God gonna make this work. So, and next thing you know, he blessed me with my apartment. So yeah, and then also have a good community, because you'll find a good community. Just, have discernment about that. And then also come prepared. Have your resume, your headshots, have classes. you know, some people think like, oh, I want to be on TV, I want to be an actor, but I have no experience, you know, so have that. And if anything, sign up for background work, because that is how you can learn what it's like to be on set.
Very good. Give her a round of applause. That's some beautiful advice.
Yeah.
So, Tashara, those are people who are watching right now. They want to reach out to you. Where can they reach out to you?
Yeah, so I am on Instagram at Tashara_May, also on TikTok at Tashara May. And also please follow, because I have a dating series that is about to come out. It's a horror dating series. It's called Days of Horrors. And it was created by me and my beautiful friend, Renee Anderson. And so we will be releasing episodes very soon.
A horror dating film.
Yes.
Wow. Anyway, thank you so much, lovely young lady. Give her another round of applause for stopping by on the Sheree Show. You best believe she's going to be on some of the big feature films. You know that. She has a smile, a cachet. My goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we have a young lady. I mean, her voice, her voice, her voice. You're going to remember this episode from her voice. The lovely Sheree Dunn is going to be on that Sherrod Show right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sherrod Show. I'm your host, Sherrod. Boy, did you enjoy the lovely Tashara? A feel-good story. I can see her on Lifetime television. Just a feel-good story. Beautiful. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this lovely young lady, when I heard her voice, I almost crashed the short bus. I mean, her voice was absolutely incredible. She has a cachet, and she has a sound like Shaka Khan. They tell her, and I mean, it blows you away. I said, I got to have her on the show. The lovely Sheree Dunn. Welcome, darling. How are you? Come on, have a seat.
Good. How are you?
Good to see you, young lady. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
You know, it's amazing when you hear voices that can make you stop what you're doing. I know I'm not the first one that told you that.
Nah. Huh? Nah, you're not the first.
So now, and I certainly won't be the last, but tell us a little bit about your start as being a singer.
Oh, it's interesting. I promised myself that I would finish my education before I started this professionally. So I got my bachelor's degree. Then I found a kind of a garage band to get into. And it so happens that someone who was already a celebrity was in the band. She loved my voice, and she put her band back together, her professional band back together, and I was part of that. So that's how I started my professional career.
Now, what's the band called?
Climax.
Very good. Now, that's amazing. Now, that's a very popular one.
Yes.
Cheryl Cooley, correct?
Correct.
Now, how long were you with them?
Oh, boy. I think I was with them for about 4 years. Yeah.
So now, when it comes to singing, a lot of people start off in the church. Did you do much singing in the church?
Oh, I was pretty much born on the altar.
You know, you think about the greats like from Sam Cooke, you know, Whitney Houston, Dionne Warwick. Some of them start off in singing in the church, and then they took off from there. So now, where do you want to take your music career?
Where do I want to take it? I just want to perform on the stage. That's pretty much all I want to do. A lot of my days are behind me, as you can see. I just want to really perform on the stage and really enjoy what I'm doing, make people happy and touch people. And that's what I enjoy. I have a story when I was performing with Climax. We were in Florida, I believe it was. And, you know, I'm singing and we're done and people are congratulating us. And this little girl came up to me. She's like, oh my God, I want to be like you someday. How do I become like you? And this girl had to be like 9 years old. And I said, you know what? Get your education first. Get your education, learn all you need to know about the world, then you get out there, because you're going to have to know some things. It's really tough out there. Otherwise, it's fun. it's fun after you do that, after you get your education.
You know, you seem like you just enjoy the performing and the way you just electrify the crowd. See, a lot of people, they want to do record deals. They want to be able to get albums and things like that. I think you just enjoy performing. Am I correct?
I do. I didn't want to shed any negative light on the recording industry, but I don't care really to get into the recording industry and have a record deal or anything like that. I know it's helpful to have one because you have a team, they support you. It takes a whole lot if you're going to try to sell records, even touring staff, at marketing and promoting. All of that takes a team, and you really only get that on a label. So it has its advantages. But if you're like me, you know, you get to a point where you just want to perform and you want to be happy. So it still takes a team to do that, but I mean, you kind of already know how to do it, so you don't need a label to help you do that.
So now, for those who are watching, I know they're going to ask me this question, so I got to ask you as well. Now, when you perform, do you do ballads? You do love songs? You do covers? What is it that you typically?
I typically do covers. I do have some original material. Usually when you have your original material, you're kind of scared a little bit. Mm-hmm. I've done my original material a couple of times, and the first time was a train wreck. It's like those songs are your babies, so you hate for somebody to just kind of run over them with a train. Mm-hmm. So you don't always want to do them unless you're doing them with some real pros, real professionals that'll do their homework. But I mostly do covers. Mm-hmm. The speed. Probably just some mid-tempo songs that are really, really soulful. That's the speed and tempo I like to go. And not so much ballads and not so much really, really fast songs, but I guess you could say mid-tempo.
Now, you're actually going to be singing a song on the show tonight, is that correct?
A medley of songs, yes.
A medley. Can you tell everybody what a medley is?
Well, a medley is about 3 or more songs strung together in one song. So my medley is 3 songs.
Very good. When we come back from this quick commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have more with the lovely Sheree Dunn right after this.
Here's an important message from the U.S. Med Diabetes Solution Center. If you have diabetes, you know the pain of pricking your fingers. But now, by wearing a small device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce your pain right away. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you use insulin daily, you might be eligible to get your own continuous glucose monitor. Call the U.S. Med Diabetes Solution Center to learn about this groundbreaking new CGM technology. If you have Medicare or private insurance, call to see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no cost. Shipping is free and will even bill your insurance company for you. U.S. Med is the #1 rated supplier on Google and Facebook reviews. So call us right now to see if you qualify for a CGM at little or no cost. U.S. Med. Better service. Better care.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sherrod Show. I'm your host, Sherrod, for our very special Saturday conversation with the lovely Sheree Dunn, beautiful singer. My goodness. Now, when people tell you sound like Shaka Khan, is that a compliment to you?
It is. It really is. It's a huge compliment.
You know, she's from Chicago, so
yeah.
So it's amazing hearing her sound. But who else have people told you sound like?
Wow. Maybe Shirley Caesar, as I'm really from the church community. Mm-hmm. I really admire a lady named Joyce Kennedy. She sings with a sort of rock band called Mother's Finest.
Really?
I love her. And she's in her mid-70s now. And I said, you know what? That's what I want to be doing. I want to do what Joyce Kennedy's doing. She's still out there, 70 years old, just rocking it.
Very good.
As a matter of fact, this is how she dresses.
Mercy.
Yes, this is exactly how she dresses when she performs.
Wow, I'm going to get a lot more viewers based upon this beautiful outfit. I'm telling you, my goodness, the guys going to absolutely love it. Now, you have a daughter, and your daughter's very beautiful, and she can absolutely sing. She's actually going to be on the show momentarily, but she can actually absolutely sing as well. How did that happen? I mean, all this talent in one family.
I don't know. I think it's a genetic thing. I can go as far back as my grandfather. My grandfather played guitar, and he also played in a gospel quartet. And my father also played guitar, played in the gospel quartet. His younger brother did the same thing, and my brother did the same thing. So we're all professional musicians. I don't play anything per se, but I got some rhythm. I can play a little something on the percussion. But yeah, it's all musical. And then all of my dad has 9 brothers and sisters, and we all actually had a family group together, gospel group that is. So yeah, we all sang, and then all of their offspring, they all sang. So it's kind of genetic, and we all do it. Yeah.
I can tell. I wouldn't want to be the only one in the family who couldn't sing out of 9.
Oh, I have one of those.
Wow.
I have one. My Uncle Michael cannot sing and doesn't have rhythm. Believe it or not.
Is he really keen?
We wonder about that sometimes.
Oh my goodness. He's probably really good at taking out the garbage.
Yeah. But he always calls himself the manager, though. He's like, I'm the manager.
At least he's coping well.
Yes.
At least he's coping.
Yes.
Now, where can one be able to purchase your music?
Well, they kind of can't, but I do have a website because I have a girl band, as a matter of fact. We're called Sophisticated Soul. So the website is sophisticated/soul.com. Sophisticated-soul.com. You'll see a clip of us performing. You'll get a short bios on all the women in the band. And they're all pretty interesting. They all play for A-list artists. Some of us are still on the road with some of these artists as well. So we like to get together and play whenever we can when we're not on the road, to get away from the A-list attitude. Some of the A-listers are kind of hard to deal with. So we get together and we just have fun doing it.
Very good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have the lovely Sheree performing on the show you don't want to miss later on the show. Now, for those who are watching, where can they reach out to you on Facebook?
Yeah, Sheree_Dunn on Facebook.
Simple enough. Well,
yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we're going to have the beautiful Mia Royale stopping by on the show, the daughter of this lovely young lady, and they both are going to be singing on the show. You don't want to miss it. We'll be right back right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sherrard Show. I'm your host, Sherrard. Didn't you enjoy the lovely Sheree Dunn? You haven't seen nothing yet, ladies and gentlemen. Wait till you hear her voice. You will hear that later on the show. Her daughter is an absolutely incredible singer. Now, when you close your eyes, you're going to think of Mariah Carey mixed with a bit of Whitney Houston. This girl is beautiful, has a wonderful spirit, and she's extremely talented. The lovely Mia Royale, first time on the Sherrard Show. Give her it up!
How are you?
Come on. She looks like an Egyptian goddess. My goodness. How are you, young lady?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Welcome to the show. You know, we have so much to talk about, first and foremost. How does it feel knowing that you come from such musical royalty?
It feels amazing. It's a lot of pressure, but I enjoy it, and it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Now, who was this uncle she's talking about? That he's the only one that doesn't have the talent.
He brings the ice and the plates for Thanksgiving. He also is not doing any of the cooking. Just a lot of my relatives, we all enjoy music. So when we have our holidays together, it's musical, it's fun. And he's just the one that just clapped.
Sorry, Unc. So now when it comes down to your career and being in the industry, when did you know that you wanted to make this your lifestyle? You wanted to make this your career?
I grew into it because I woke up, as a schoolgirl in rehearsals. I was always at rehearsals with my mother. So I just said, you know what, I'm just going to go to class and hit the stage because that's what I do. I was always on the sideline, just mesmerized by my mother's performances and just how she was really dedicated to the rehearsal schedules because they were very demanding, very demanding. So it was just cool to just watch that whole process of the show from beginning to end, rehearsals, just even planning, mapping out different just visuals for the stage performances. So it was just good to just be able to see that up close and personal. And so I think that dream just came alive for me once I was able to get my feet wet and take over a stage myself.
Very good. Now, what is your style? Is your style like your mom? Do you have your own totally style?
Totally different. We're totally different. I love kind of dance music, party music. My mom is more subtle R&B, soulful. So I think I'm more kind of R&B, hip hop, maybe. Some of my favorite artists are like Mary J. Blige, Ashanti. So that's very different from Shaka Khan and any of your greats and your legends, which I definitely admire.
So now, in this industry, you have to have a niche. There's many that can sing, or there's a lot that think they can sing. But what is your niche, would you say, for the record producers that are watching that say, this is why I'm different?
Why I'm different? I feel that it has a lot to do with your personality. And I feel that I was just kind of born to do it because as far as I can remember, I've been performing. I started out as a child actress. I did some modeling. I've always been on stage. So I can't see myself off stage. Yeah.
You were trying to get me, Mia was trying to get me to be one of her backup dancers. I said, no, not in this episode.
Oh, and there's always opportunity. Don't run.
It'll tank your performance. You wouldn't want to see that.
Don't run.
So now, where do you look to go with this? Because, like for your mom, she was speaking about, kind of touring with the band and doing things like that. Is that what you want to do, or you just want to be?
Absolutely. I would love to tour. I love pink, so I want a pink tour bus. I would love to travel and, again, just with the style of music that I do, I love performing just as much as my mother. I enjoy just embracing people's differences, cultures, getting people to dance, have a good time, because that's what I feel music should do. It also brings out some sad emotions, but I enjoy to bring out the happy ones and the positive ones and the good memories and the good times, and create some great memories and good times. So as far as just doing music, just engulfing myself in it, I think that's what I bring to the stage. I bring a lot of energy. Yeah.
Very good. Now, has any ex-boyfriends, have you ever written any songs about them?
I avoid that.
Yeah.
I have one, and I'd never sing it.
Really? Wow. Figure that out. So now, where can those who are watching be able to purchase your music?
Well, I'm on Spotify. I'm on iTunes. You can contact me on Instagram, Facebook, various platforms, and I have my website at miaroyale.com.
You know the thing that troubles me? You never mention 8-track. See, I want the music back in 8-track. But you don't mention. I don't understand that.
Well, I can go as far back as CD. We don't even do CDs anymore. So yeah, mixtapes and all that.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about that, because that's what I'm looking for. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we come back. We're going to have more with the lovely Mia Royale right after this.
Can your IRA stand up to the next financial crisis that our top economists are saying is at our doorsteps? By allocating a percentage of your IRA into physical gold and silver with a tax-free rollover, you can diversify and safeguard your holdings from turbulent markets and economic downturns by putting your IRA back on the gold standard. Find out how to safeguard your assets with a tax-free rollover with a Genesis Gold IRA, the only IRA that can hold physical precious metals. Call now for your free gold and silver report. Protect your IRA today with one simple phone call and learn how to qualify for up to $10,000 in free silver. Call Genesis Gold Group, empowering faith-driven stewardship.
Call 877-588-0992. That's 877-588-0992. Again, 877-588-0992.
Yeah.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sherrod Show for our Saturday conversation with the lovely Mia Royale on the Sherrod Show. Now, Mia, you actually purchased a pair of the latest version of my Ra shoes. I mean, it's absolutely incredible, and appreciate that. Now, you didn't wear them on the show. We thought you were going to wear them. So what's the occasion where you're going to wear them in front of the millions?
I absolutely look forward to wearing them at a special occasion. It'll be a surprise, but I did purchase a very rare set of shoes. So I'm going to wear my pink Ra-Ras very soon. It's going to be a surprise.
Oh, she's just rocking them. She's just absolutely rocking them. So now, Mia, tell us a little bit about the song that you plan to sing on the show.
So I'm going to be singing a song that is very powerful, I feel. Not just for men, not just for women, not just for the young or the old. It's for all people. And it's titled No Distractions. And it's simply that. You want to stay focused. You want to stay on course. And you don't need any distractions if you want to accomplish that. So I think that song, that message is going to be self-explanatory.
Very good.
Yes.
Now, you know, it's amazing that there's a lot of people who, you know, they just don't want to take the plunge. You know, they want to do what's safe, like working a 9 to 5. There's a saying that says, now 9 to 5 was built to kill your dreams.
Yes.
Because you do what is safe opposed to taking risks. Do you consider yourself a risk taker?
Absolutely. I feel like every time you put yourself out there on a stage and you even present your music, you're taking a risk. So you just have to go for it. You have to be fearless.
All right, very good. Now, one last question before we get you on the stage as well as your mom. What kind of advice would you give to young ladies who want to be sitting where you are right now?
If you want to do it, and do it your way. Be passionate about it. Be determined. Have no distractions.
Give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back, we're going to be hearing some voices that's going to change your life. I'm Sherard. We'll be right back right after this.
This is a very dramatic and suspenseful story involving a high-level corporate executive who finds himself in a dilemma. Faced in a situation where he discovers that someone in the corporation is involved in an illegal drug trafficking operation. He must decide between either staying silent and protecting his lucrative position with the corporation or going to the legal authorities and sharing what he knows. What's at risk is not only his employment, but his life. If it is known that he blew the whistle on the illegal drug operation, what would you decide? Guilty is not enough. By award-winning author, Mr. Greg Stallworth. Purchase it wherever fine books are sold.
And ladies and gentlemen, the moment of truth, the voice of the lovely Sheree Dunn. Give it up.
Yes.
I want the world to know, got to let it show. I'm coming up. I want the world to know, got to let it show. Doesn't mean me coming out, and I don't live, and I have to give. I'm completely positive. I know this time around, I'm gonna do it like you never knew it. Oh, I'll make it through. The time has come for me to break out of the shell, and I hot shot that I am coming now. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
We're gonna do another one for you. Here we go. You ready?
Baby, baby, when I look at you, I get a warm feeling inside. And there's something about the things you do that keeps me satisfied. I wouldn't lie to you, baby. It's mainly a physical thing. This feeling that I got for you, baby, it makes me wanna say, I feel for you. I think I love you. I feel for you. I think I love you. Y'all ready for the next one? Here it goes. Woo-hoo! Oh, yeah. the ladies, we know what we do around this world. We make the world go round, right? Here we go. I'm every woman, it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm every woman, it's all in me. I can read your thoughts right now. Every word from A to Z. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can cast a spell, the secrets you can't tell. Means a special room been found inside of you. Anytime you feel danger up there, instantly I will appear. 'Cause I'm every woman. I'm every woman. Hey, oh, I'm every woman. Oh, I'm every woman. Hey, I'm coming out. Woo!
We can do better than that. Excellent job, young lady. You look like you were putting on an absolute performance. Well, we had to buy tickets, huh?
That's right, buy some tickets.
Now, tell us, how did you feel out there?
It was great. I love performing. I really, really do.
And
That's all I want to do.
And you don't have any music out there where our listeners and viewers can purchase?
I don't. I don't. But I will. I'm definitely working on it. I have stuff laid. I just need to get it mastered and everything. You know, recording is a process. So it'll be out soon. Definitely be out soon.
You were belting out those notes like they were effortlessly. Is it as easy as it looks?
You know, I don't know if you've been doing it for a long time. Yeah, it is effortless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, the first song. What was that first song in the melody you sang?
I'm Coming Out.
Now there's an 8-track version of that, isn't it? You gonna check in that for me?
I don't think so, because I don't think any of us have 8-track players.
I gotta find somebody. You're looking at one. But we really appreciate it. Give another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. This lady is fantastic. And we're in for another treat. When we come back from this commercial break, we're gonna have her daughter that's gonna be doing an encore right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sherrard Show. I'm your host, Sherrard. The good singing continues on. Now we have the lovely daughter of the beautiful Sheree Dunn. Give it up for the lovely Mia Royale.
All right, you guys, we're going to get into my single, No Distractions. This for everybody out there that's focused. Okay, let's wave. I see you. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go. Think I'm always popping, but I'm dull. I'm just trying to kick it like a dojo. Saying they got money by the boatload. I don't want attachment because I don't even know. Cash in my hand, cash in my hand. I don't need a friend, I'll be hitting me. I do what I want, you do what you can. Want to A loud because I don't. You've been stalking my profile, following for a long time. Just cause you're sitting courtside doesn't mean you gon' get game time. Everyone rich, don't give a. You cannot sit with us. Private event ain't on the list. Why are you here? I ain't really scared of nothing. Try it. Everybody at my table will get violent. Running, counting up these stands, never running. I pay my security. Hundreds every day of the week. Homie, you don't really want it. I'm always popping, but I'm dolo. Honey, trying to kick it like a dojo. Saying they got money by the boatload. I don't want to touch me cause I don't even know. Cash in my hand, cash in my hand. I don't need a friend, I be getting bounced. I do what I want, you do what you can. About to air you out because I don't even know. You all up on it, but gotta have pants make big ass. Sharing and battle with that. Like my pants got bigger on the back, yeah, yeah. Don't hold back, get what I'm about that life, go get on. My eyes laser see through them. Regular, come and get it. No news with it off my, no need your, no, twist on my side, lumps on my side. Ain't gon' shine, ain't gon' sit with us. Drop off, pop off with no feelings. I'm not all cash, I'm regular. We're running, counting up these bands, never running. I pay my security, and it's every day of the week. Homie, you don't really want it. I'm always popping, but I'm dolo. Honey, trying to kick it like a dojo. Saying they got money by the boatload. I don't want to touch me cause I don't need no distraction. No cash in my hand, cash in my hand. I don't need a friend, I be getting bounced. I do what I want, you do what you can. Out to air you out because I don't need no distraction, no.
Excellent, excellent job. My goodness, young lady. This is absolutely beautiful. Congratulations to you. Now, I know people want to know where they can purchase that song. Or, like I'm going to ask, an 8-track for me. Is it an 8-track for me?
No, we don't have that available in 8-track, but you can purchase that on iTunes, Spotify, my website, Mia Royale, Facebook, Instagram, any social media outlines.
Congratulations to you, young lady. Give another round of applause. And thank you all so much for everyone who stopped by on the Sherard Show this evening. The lovely Tashara May. Give another round of applause. Wow. The beautiful Sheree Dunn. You heard her. And then this beautiful young lady, Mia Royale. We're going to hear so much more from her as well. I definitely want to thank my team as well. Give it up for Mr. Jeremy Kitchen. Coco Joe as well. Give him a round of applause. We had a beautiful winter here. It's fall, but there is winter. Join us in our next episode of the Sherard Show. We have a very, very special episode on location. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you keep it locked here on the Pure Essence Television Network, as well as the Sherard Show app coming soon. And ladies and gentlemen, always remember, the best way to get back on your feet is the mystery car payments. I'm Sherard. See you next time. Bye now.
Yeah.